This is breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.
Why you got the red dots on? They don't pay me. But they wanted us to put tape and stuff on our gear so we know who's, yeah. But no, that I always tell them that, yeah, they don't pay me, so. Noble's running everywhere trying to get people over there. Check. Neb, too? You know Neb, right? Yeah, Jacket Neville? Nah, he doesn't like it. My son Neb Saturday night, he's like, oh, getting Evan Hahn. The last one I talked to, he said he wasn't going to call. No, I'd be shocked if he did. What's wrong? I didn't know that. What's wrong? Oh, okay. ¿En serio? Got him. Shut the door on her. Well, the bird's not in the news. He'd be a good spot. And Santa Monica. None of us want it. We'll be good for us. He was there for 15 years. He's like, I'm going to teach. I've seen this 40s, a couple kids.
Everybody good? Yeah. Mic check, mic check. Everybody got sound? Captain Carlos Hank is going to be doing this. So, anybody going live today? Live? Anyone else? Anybody else need a mic? Okay. Alrighty. Everybody good? All right, we good? All right, just for the record, my name is Captain Carlos Hank. That's spelled C-A-R-L-O-S. And here are the details. So, again, Captain Carlos Hank, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, Office of Internal Oversight and Constitutional Policing. I'm here today to brief you on officer-involved shooting number 4, which occurred in the 1500 block of North Main today, March 14th, at approximately 12 p.m. Officers were on routine patrol. They observed a physical altercation between two subjects. Officer stopped his vehicle, exited his vehicle, and attempted to intervene and de-escalate the situation. One of the subjects complied and adhered to the officer's verbal commands. The other subject The suspect became aggressive and started to charge at the officer. The officer then deployed his expandable straight baton, started to retreat to de-escalate the situation, and issued verbal commands. While this is going on, the subject retrieves an item from his pocket and holds it inside of his hand as if it were a weapon. The subject continues to charge at the officer. The officer continues to retreat, issue verbal commands in an effort to de-escalate. The subject continued to charge at the officer to a point where the officer lost his footing and fell to the ground. The subject quickly closed distance on the officer as he was still charging at the officer and still possessing the item in his hand. The officer then retrieved his firearm, discharging his firearm, striking the suspect. The suspect was struck, was taken into custody by other arriving units, was transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The officer in this situation was injured, sustained minor injuries, and was transported to the hospital. He is being treated at a local hospital for non-life-threatening injuries and is currently in stable condition. These are the preliminary details as we know them. A member of executive staff will come before you to give you additional details within 72 hours. Are there any other questions?
Do we know if that suspect had a weapon for sure?
He had an item in his hand that he was holding as if it were a weapon.
Do we know what
The investigation right now is ongoing. These are the preliminary details. Our investigators are on scene. They will determine that at a later time, and it will probably be reviewed at the 72.
The altercation that they came upon in the street, were there 3 people involved in the fight?
This investigation is still ongoing. What we know now is that there are two subjects that were having an altercation. That can change.
Only one officer was involved in this incident?
There's only one officer involved. That's affirmative. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Excuse me, officer.
You've been watching breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.